at power forward.
Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post position. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And finished off by Collins.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trey able to make the play.
Now here's Lillard to the inside. Grant kicks to Thibault. Driving to the basket. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Trey Young.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for 2nd best in the league.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The season series between these teams is tied at 1 apiece. I asked him about the game plan as they try to get that second win. He said, we have guys who can go up and finish at the rim. As long as I'm coaching, that's going to be our first option. Kevin, no bones about it. They're going to attack the front of the rim every time tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Lillard with it, and guarded by Capella. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Another shot. And it's Simons missing.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Kicks it out to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And stolen by Hunter. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Young. Collins, a screen on Simons. There's the pass to Capella. Clock at 4. He kicks to Collins. Shoots over Grant, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Nurkic a screen on Murray. Nobody near Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They lead by 4. And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum, what a great tandem back there. But defensively, there were some gaps. And now it's Lillard and Simons. So they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now. It just comes at you in a little bit different package. Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Here's Young. He feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Young against Simon. Rebounded by the Hawks. And stolen by Lillard. There's the triple. Simons the pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Young dishes to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Murray. 6 to shoot. Goes up again. Young taking his time here. Oh, good with the triple. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Crafty move. Thibault kicks to Lillard. Fades and shoots. Grant with a screen on Murray. Three-pointer, Lillard, and the Trailblazers, another three.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Going inside. Outside Collins. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
Fans, your Trailblazers Houston team. Time to get loud.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lillard against Murray to the middle and finished off by Nurkic.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively. That causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
So the wing on the left. Now, here's Hunter, defended by Thibault. Young against Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Thibault. Trailblazers trail by 4. Releases. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 8 points.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Young against Simon. Passes it to Nurkic. Here's Simons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
280 pounds. I think Nurkic is well within his means to score past contact.
Young. From down in the low post. It goes. 6 points for him. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Hunter kicks to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. In the corner, Murray with it. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Grant with a screen on Murray. Lillard, the pass to Grant. Nobody near Nurkic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Inside. And And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that term.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Lillard outside. Down low. And finished off by Nurkic.
You know, Nurkic has such a big, wide body. It's best if he uses it to help free up some guys on the screen.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. The Trailblazers pull it in. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Grant sets a screen for Lillard to the paint and stolen by Bay. It's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. Simons against Griffin from outside the arc. Thibault on the wing. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. And stolen by Thybulle. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, for a guy who used to be more proficient in the half-court game, Lillard's showing that nowadays he's just as dominant in transition.
Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. Pass to Forrest and stolen by Lillard. He got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
Your Trailblazers, 25. The Hawks, 23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Griffin. Okongwu is out there with Bay. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Forrest in at the point guard. Here's Sharp driving in, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Bogdanovich passes to Forrest. Here's Griffin, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Griffin hits them both. And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Bogdanovich looking around. Bay with the screen for Bogdanovich. Here he goes. It's blocked. Out left to the wing. 90 seconds now into the second half. Johnson in the corner. Little kicks to Reddish. Clock is at 3. Jacks up a 3. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
In the corner, it's Little. Now, here's Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Portland, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks trail by 3. Bogdanovich left side. Fires for three. Drains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Forrest feeds to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Okongwu. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Assisted.
Okongwu's now got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Sharp. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Young inside. He's guarded by Johnson. It's stolen by Little. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Eubanks the pass to Johnson. From the arc. Top of the key, Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the three. He can't hit that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Murray left side. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It's stolen by Reddish. Little with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Little sets a screen for Reddish. It's good from long range. Reddish has got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
I like it when Cam Reddish decides on pick and rolls to attack. He's coming right at you.
Yes, that goes in.
Trey Young.
Young's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Kicks it out to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Over Hunter. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3.
Your Trail fans have a big round of applause for your Trail.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Tough to slow down the momentum that Simons has here. Just powered through on the drive.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Nurkic a screen on Murray. Lillard against Murray. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Fires the three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You have to appreciate Lillard tonight just showing this kind of effort and not afraid again to put his team on his back.
Collins dishes to Capella. Drops in the layup for two. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Lillard against Murray. Inside, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Young for three. Another three for Atlanta.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Goes back up. Now the pass to Capella. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Hunter kicks to Murray. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Capella missing. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Got that one up quick. And now it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young. And it's 9 points for Clint Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Nurkic against Collins. Collins a screen on Lillard. Here's Murray. Here's Collins. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Stolen by Collins. Young against Simon. A 3-ball. And they recover it. Capella finds Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Young. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Nurkic a screen on Murray. 3-pointer Lillard. Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
To tie it up. Tips it up. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Are you ready?
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just put those last seconds away.
And here are the Blazers. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds.
Well, Simons can produce, and he does it in bunches. But can he do it in big moments? Here's a chance.
And so it's Atlanta with it. A 2-point game. Collins setting the pick for Young. Right wing. Murray outside. To tie it up. It's good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Lillard from outside. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Forrest, and lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. Forrest passes to O'Connell, goes straight to the defender for the dunk, draws the foul, he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, he can shoot the 3, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
Young dishes to Okongwu, and he drives in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Grant kicks to Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Murray the pass to Okongwu. Collins in the post. Grant on him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Just 4 to shoot. And Young, here we go. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set. And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
And Young kicks to Collins. Hunter sets a screen for Collins. Lillard against Hunter. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. To the inside. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
The Hawks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Here's Young into the lane. Got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. A 3. Hits the 3.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Out to the wing. Here's Murray, and Okongwu has it in the corner. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Takes a three. The three won't fall.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line.
So the first of three is good, and that brings them within two. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the gap to one. And so he's good on all three free throws, and that ties the game up.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Now Lillard. Here's Nurkic, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Here's Nurkic. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Here we go. Young with the ball. He takes it in. To the left wing. Capella finds Murray. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 4 on the clock. Collins. And oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
Solid night so far. Confidence rising in this game.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard outside. Passes it to Thibault. From deep. Deflects the pass. Young with the steal. There's the drive. Murray right side. Capella sets a screen for Collins. Stolen by Grant.
2 minutes.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Screen by Nurkic. Lillard from outside. No good. And just his third miss against 13 tries. Wide open look here for Murray. And it's Portland with the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Grant with the screen on Hunter. Down low. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D? Just all over him. The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
And Young kicks to Collins. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Capella dishes to Collins. Pass to Hunter. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Murray for 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Portland leading. Lillard outside. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Grant with a screen on Young. Lillard attacking. Here's Grant. It falls!
Jeremy Grant stepping up right here, taking some clutch shots and knocking them down.
Atlanta with the ball. Young outside. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. And stolen by Lillard. And here is Simon.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Good on the first, and then put them up by 2.
Simon's showing he can be a capable scorer, but there's still some potential upside with his playmaking. This guy is growing in his confidence.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 3. 9 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff.
So let's get loud.
Young outside. Here's Capella.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 1 second left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just 1. What do you think, guys?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch and shoot.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
The Hawks.
into 2K Sports for another. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. Now here's Dort. Williams up top. Here's Holmgren. Banked it in off the glass.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Lillard. Grant left side from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their #2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Giddey with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Back to Giddey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lets the three fly. Knocks it loose.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Simons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up. Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. From deep. Pass to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Nurkic a screen on Dort. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Lillard's got 5. Well, for Simons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries opened the door.
And BA, not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum most of that season. And Simons filled the void. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range. How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
There's the drive and a nice finish on the layup. He's got 5.
Crafty move by Shai. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
And Lillard, here we go. Pass to Nurkic. Graham with a screen on Dort. For 3, here's Lillard. And here's Nurkic for 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Williams with the screen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. On target from range.
I mean, showing an understanding off the pick and roll game. Vital for a young floor general like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now here's Lillard. Thibault on the wing. To the inside. Knocked loose. And stolen by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slams the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Becoming more comfortable with that shot. The ceiling is very high for Gilgeous-Alexander if he can stretch the floor.
Lillard against Dort. Takes the three. Here's Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nurkic has got 5 now.
This is Nurk in his offensive comfort zone, tracking down a high percentage shot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Attention Blazer fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazers Breaker Dance team. Your Blazers Breaker Dance team.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Fans, your Trailblazers Youth Dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Luguentz Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. Out to Lillard, the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. To the wing, right side. Back to Grant. Lillard double teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Until they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Drills it from deep.
Look how focused Lillard can be. Striking before the D can collapse on him.
Thibault with a steal. Now Lillard. He's got 10. Simons outside. On the take. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this.
Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. An impressive night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, scoring and doing it in a variety of ways.
Lillard finds Nurkic. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms.
What it means, BA, as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
They get it back. Outside Thibault. Down low. Oh, deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the
For
first.
three, here's Lillard.
2 minutes.
And it's Kitty with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Williams with the screen. Here's Mann. Jams it in off a great move.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Reddish checked in for Portland. It's Lillard with the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
How about that finish from Dame? Going up with force right there.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
A little mid-range shot is up. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
This is what happens when you try to take away Lillard's three-point shot. He just finds room in that mid-range area.
Count it. Good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Lillard double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Simons passes to Lillard. Fades back. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Making more of them lately. Lillard getting comfortable from three.
Here's Mann. Here's Joe. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. They're running. Ahead. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up. Moving the ball to the open man.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Saric, a screen on Johnson. Man. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Eubanks. Here's Reddish. The putback. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Trailblazers.
39, the Thunder, 34. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
We've got Nasir Little. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Drew Eubanks, and it's Reddish in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
NBA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
This one for 3. Dort with a steal. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. this for the tie. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Again, Oklahoma City.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Eubanks the screen. Outside Johnson. Here's Sharp. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Here's Eubanks. Back to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Here's Sharp. Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Drops in the three. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Blazers foul. Drew Eubanks. First personal foul.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Jeremy Grant comes in for Little. Simons is checked in for Sharp. And Lillard subbed in for Johnson. And it's Giddey missing.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Simons, out to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Giddey. Thibault on the wing, to the middle. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Grant. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
1:25 left in the third. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group.
Teacher, make a little noise. Give a big round of applause to your Blazer dance.
1 minute left in the third.
Now is the
drive by man.
Get loud for your Blazer.
Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Thunder?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Oklahoma City has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. It's Wiggins on the wing. Šarić a screen on Thibault. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Lillard. Give him 20. Grab the screen. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mann. And the layup falls. Mann's got 5 points now this quarter.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Pass to Nurkic from the high post. Here's Lillard. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Dario Saric, and it's Joe in at the 2 spot.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Nurkic. Fires for 3. That one is off. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Joe. He's covered by Simons. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
The range of Lillard is endless. You cannot let him get looks from deep. Dame will hit him.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane from deep. Holmgren. And it's Portland with a rebound. And here's Simons.
Let's hear it for your Blazer defense.
Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Nice pass by Gilgeous-Alexander. Has the height to see over the D, and he's unselfish.
Nurkic, a screen on Dort. For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is one of Gilgeous-Alexander's specialties. Good score off the dribble.
Dort with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Holmgren. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Lillard with the bucket.
Pick and roll action. Hit Lillard the ball and let him make a play.
The Thunder have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's 6-man time. Let's hear it for you.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Dort. Outside Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. And it's all from three-point range. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. Double team on Lillard. Now here's Nurkic. Now here's Lillard. Nurkic, a screen on Dort. Lillard outside. Driving to the basket. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Decisiveness on the drive. Lillard just daring the defense to foul him.
At the line for your trail.
And the second free throw is good.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Thunder.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Back to Lillard. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
First personal.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
Thank you for coming out tonight.
Something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the 2 guard. Now here's Capella. Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. This season series is tied at 1. He said the things that make this such a compelling matchup for the fans are the strategic elements and, of course, the big plays. But he also said we're facing a team that really knows how to execute on offense. You just don't see much sloppiness. A real tactical battle shaping up tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
I think part of that is making sure your effort allows you to stay connected to shooters. That takes 2 things, coordination and communication.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
How about the confidence from 3-point range by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander? Boy, if he likes the look, he will knock it down.
During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the 2nd most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Atlanta. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Young against Dort. Murray scanning the floor. Gets to the hoop, and it's Murray with the chance.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey, no one around him. No good on the 3. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Capella with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Young's shot is good.
And man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Here's Hunter. Takes a step back. Young dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. There's the 3. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Collins. Hunter on the wing. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
To the middle, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
Collins setting the pick for Young. And he overshot that one, missing.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Williams a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
There's 18 seconds left in the first. And Young kicks to Hunter. Young up top, defended by Dort. Young passes to Capella. Outside Collins. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the one spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense, the numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now, here is Young, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young with the ball. Dort covering. Here's Murray to the left side wing. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Murray with the ball. Young, no good. Thunder trailing by 10. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. And checked in. Shot to stop the run, and it's Giddey getting it to go. Craig, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Fires the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Hey, guys, there are some you can give that shot to,
But let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Mann. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Forrest passes to Okongwu. Makes it off the glass. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. Here's Mann. Buries it from three-point range. Mann's got his first 3 points of the game.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
The kick out to Williams. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Okongwu has it in the corner. Pass to Forrest. Outside Griffin. Clock at 6. Griffin sets the screen for Bay. A three from Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Here's Williams. The shot will not fall. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Forrest passes to Okongwu. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Giddy defending. Here's Forrest. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Giddy. Off target at the rim. The Hawks leading by 16. To the inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
To stop the run. Offensive rebound. Here's Griffin. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
Your Hawks, 42. The Thunder, 24.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Dario Saric is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Thunder trailing by 18. Here's Joe. Buries the long-range jumper. Joe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. Murray dishes to Collins. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outguarded by Murray. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 9.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Saric. Lets the three fly. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Substitution on the court.
Oklahoma City on D. They trail by 16. Here's Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Holmgren. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
You bring a level of awareness and quickness. Gilgeous-Alexander has both, and it pays dividends there.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Bay finds Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Okongwu.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. 5 on the clock. Bay uses both hands to slam it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Forrest. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Thunder trailing by 12. There's the pick. Man passes to Joe. Out to Saric. Latre. Bay pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
His second. Team starter.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Bay. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The kick out to Williams. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Screen by Saric. Here's Man. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. It's good. And the Hawks lead us cut down to 9 in the bucket from Saric.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Griffin out there with Bay. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Forrest in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Got a hand on it. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And on the glass, few better than Capella in this league, goes all out to attack the boards.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 15-point game. From past the arc, basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
For the 3, and the Thunder another 3.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey kicks to Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively. He's starting to cook a little bit.
The pass to Young. Collins, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. It has fought the injury bug his whole career.
And so Collins nails both of them. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Young pass to Hunter. Murray outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. Hunter finds Murray. Now here's Collins. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
From deep. Down low. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Inside. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Yeah, it's tipped. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. Passes it to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Shoots the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 6. Collins dishes to Young. Back to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go with the 3. The shot, no good. Atlanta with the ball.
Thunder foul. Josh Giddey. His second. Team's 5th.
It's the first. That will put them up by 9.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's good.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off George. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. So it's the Hawks now. They're leading by 8. Murray outside. The dish to Collins. Young outside. Puts up a 3. That shot off. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A cup. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
The Thunder, 61.
Hi, folks. This is Brian. Here we go. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, with the exception of his rookie year. They've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Young, the pass to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Young. And Young draws the double. And that one hits the back iron.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by the Hawks. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Young.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Grab the screen. Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Collins. And the dunk by Lillard.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Young can't hit.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
That one doesn't drop, and it's Portland the other way. Now here's Lillard. Nurkic, a screen on Young. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Murray. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Simons passes to Grant. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
Team first.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. Talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
And Atlanta has possession. It's a 5-point game. Buries it from 3.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Collins finds Murray. Collins a screen. Now Capella. Pass to Young. Thibault with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Nurkic. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
That was your Hawks dance team. Give it up. Make some noise.
Nurkic a screen on Murray. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's the break. Oh, they get a hand on it. Grant with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And that one is hammered home.
Tough to slow down the momentum that Simons has here. Just powered through on the drive.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Capella screen on Thibault. Young. Outside Murray. to the left side wing. It's stolen by Thibault. Here's Simons. Offensive board. Out to Lillard. There's the three. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a fadeaway. The ball's knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. For Atlanta, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Young against Thibault. Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest. Lillard outside. On the wing, Simons. And here's Nurkic for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Nurkic a screen on Murray. For 3, here's Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Outside Thibault. Launches it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Collins with a screen on Thibault. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Thibault with a steal. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by the Hawks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Leaps for it. It's stolen by Nurkic.
Ooh, slick move. Excellent timing and fast hands led to the steal.
So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 13. Capella inside. Defended by Lillard. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Lillard outside. Pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. 5 to shoot with the fadeaway. Stolen by Capella. Here's Forrest. Defended by Lillard. Now here's Capella. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Griffin with it. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game. Simons against Bogdanovich. Inside. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Lillard outside. The three is up. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made, and the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know,
the previous play is under review.
To get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Thibault, that's good. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Nurkic, a screen on Griffin. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Ooh, give him his fifth make of the game in 10 attempts.
You just can't give Lillard an inch out there. He's going to shoot that one incredibly fast.
Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Bogdanovich against Simons. Here's Bay. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And rise up, Mr. Bay. That was ultra close range.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. 58 seconds left in the half. Here's Forrest, defended by Lillard. Pass to Capella, outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing, and he hits the jumper.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Lillard passes to Nurkic, and Nurkic throws it down.
Smart play getting Nurkic the ball after the screen and roll. He dives towards the basket and gets the pass in a perfect spot deep in the lane.
Capella in the high post. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bay from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic. Simons against Bogdanovich. Nurkic a screen on Bogdanovich. There's Simons with a three. They get it again. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Appreciate it, Alec. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Collins with a screen on Johnson. Back to Collins. He can't get it to go, and it's Portland the other way. Right side Johnson. Pass to Reddish. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall. Reddish has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Young. And rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. A three off the inbound. Here's Murray. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
There's Young with the three. It doesn't go for him.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Little. Collins defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship, Brent.
Yeah, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level again.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Left side Young. Here's Sharp. Hunter covering. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Team second.
And the first one at the line is good.
Sharp. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Outside Young. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 9 points.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Sharp.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. To the right side. Murray finds Young. Takes a 3. Collins passes to Young. Got a piece of it. Here's Reddish. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
No hesitation whatsoever from Reddish on that one.
Up top, Young. Covered by Johnson. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Here's Collins. Second chance shot. Pass to Okongwu. Collins with a screen on Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Okongwu. Oh, from deep. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They're on a 13-4 run. The kick out to Johnson from outside the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Outside Young. Collins a screen. Young, the pass to Collins. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Or with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Young Young with the bucket. Young's got 11.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Pass to Reddish. Launches a three. Here's Little. Collins defending. Johnson inside. Young's there. The shot by Johnson, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Young against Johnson. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Outside Reddish. And so it's Portland, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Bogdanovich, no good. Well, Portland's shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. There's a screen by Nurkic. Lillard passes to Thibault. And stolen by Bay. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team second.
Blazers on D. Right side, Bogdanovich. Grant with a steal.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Forrest. And the shot goes.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Grant with a screen on Murray. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Team second.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his fourth rebound in this one. It's deflected. Lillard against Young. Nurkic a screen on Young. Simons right side. Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Collins inside. He's covered by Grant. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Outside Young. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard against Murray. And the 3 off target. For Portland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Hunter against Lillard. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Young. Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Nurkic a screen on Murray. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're ahead by 26. There's a minute 47 left in the game. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Trailblazers.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
And this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Connects from downtown.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Young. Buries it down low.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Nurkic a screen on Murray. The three, here's Lillard. Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And that one's good. Lillard.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Outside Hunter. Knocks down the long J.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a three-pointer of his own.
From deep three-point range. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
We will see you at
Grant at the other post spot.
Here we go.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Thunder, Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in point.
This is one of Gilgeous-Alexander's specialties. Good score off the dribble.
Three-pointer, Lillard. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with 2 conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The playmaking skills of Lillard reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest, but that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have good.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And that one is stuffed right through.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. And the dunk by Grant.
You know, there's some power to Jeremy's game now. He's become hard to knock off balance.
On the wing, Giddey. Covered by Lillard. The offensive rebound, Holmgren. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Off target from three-point range. And there's the pass to Dort. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. That one misses. Great D that time from Nurkic.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group.
Pass to Dort. Launches a 3. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Screen by Grant. Pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. The shot misses. The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. Jams it in off the great move.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Nurkic a screen on Dort. Down low. And Nurkic the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. The Thunder have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Thibault. Pass to Holmgren. This one for three. Good on the triple. Holmgren's got 9 points.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Lillard against Dort. Lillard looking around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers. Here's Dort. A rebound by Simons.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by... Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
A nice shot by Simons.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed in. He's a very accurate range shooter.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Grant. Driving the lane, and he dunks it down.
So dangerous when he puts it on the deck. Simons doesn't let contact faze him.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Lillard, and he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
You gotta love to see Damian Lillard light it up like this on offense, making a big effort to deliver for his squad.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Lillard against Dort, and Lillard throws it down.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard with it, Dort covering, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lillard finds Thibault. Lets it go from deep. Nurkic the pass to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. A three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. On the pass to Joe. To the inside. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
It really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Lillard outside. Three-pointer. Knocked loose. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Lillard outside.
A rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Drafted late in the first round, Little has shown very quickly that he can be a key player in any team's rotation.
Here's Wiggins. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Kept alive.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Portland, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls here. Not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Cloak loose, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
And Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Holmgren with the steal. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Right is the pass to Eubanks. Can't hit from in close. Thunder trailing by 3. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
First team foul.
Holmgren kicks to Dort. Pass to Giddey. They swipe it.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the...
Oh, my goodness! Did you see what a play!
Unbelievable!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Something that Little is still working out. I like seeing him continue to take these threes.
Oklahoma City trailing. Giddy the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddy sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Showing he can take over on the offensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Pass to Eubanks. It's deflected. He kicks it to Reddish. Lock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Giddy, no one around him. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. A 2-point game. This team has credited Giddy's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Right side, Williams. Here's Giddy. It's good. This game is all even. Giddy's got 9 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
For the lead, and the layup is good. And the Thunder lead by 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And the wide open shot from Reddish drains it from beyond the arc.
A shot Cam can make. The D must respect his 3-point shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Grant comes in for Nasir Little. Simons, he's checked in for Sharp. And Lillard subbed in for Cameron Reddish. Back to Grant. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 4 on the shot clock.
A jack-of-all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Thunder have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Here's man. Over in the corner, Williams. The pass to Giddy. And it's Portland with the rebound.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
The shot's good from Simons.
Listed at 6'4", but Anthony Simons has a 6'9" wingspan, and that length certainly helps him on the interior.
Here's Giddy. Good on the 3-point shot. Giddy's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that defender.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, is... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward spot.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls. Get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
This is so fun to watch. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the slam.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. The feed now to Holmgren. Leaps for it. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Trailblazers ball.
Here's Lillard. Dishes it to Grant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And looking at Shea's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
Second team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Floats it up for Grant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Fantastic awareness from Grant, recognizing the chance to complete the alley-oop jam.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Holmgren. Shot from the inbound. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Simons. Count that as his seventh field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Turning into such a great scorer, Anthony Simons is a bucket getter, having another big night.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Lillard outside. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
No moment is too big for Dame. He specializes in hitting timely shots.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. Holmgren wide open. It's hauled in by Thybulle. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor, and that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Lillard. Nurkic, a screen on George. Three-pointer, Lillard hands it from downtown. And now a 4-point Portland lead.
At the arc, Lillard can make any shot work. His accuracy is astounding.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Portland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Grant with a screen on George. Three-pointer, Lillard. Nails the tray.
It is dang time. Winning time. Lillard seems to always come through.
To the middle. Here's George. No good on that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simon. Driving. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Assisted.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Grant outside. Taken away by Williams.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
And so it's Portland winning this one. They seem to relish their role. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do.
Exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Now Atlanta starting 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
And Atlanta has possession after the basket by Oklahoma City. Kicks it out to Collins. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Collins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. There's the triple. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, BA. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has one or two of those guys like him.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Collins with the rebound. Young with it. Guarded now by Williams. From downtown, Trae Young. That's good.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Hunter. Now Collins from behind the arc. Now here's Young. Screen by Capella. Young can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Capella against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Young, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Dort for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Young drawing the double team. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Murray. Pass to Collins.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
Here he goes. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
1:46 left to play in the first. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future, look no further than the median age of their roster. One of the youngest teams in the league.
Here's Young. Following the bucket by the Thunder. And there it is for him. Young's got 5 points.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Giddy with a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Young, the pass to Murray. Tank lifted the air, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Hawks.
Good on both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. There's a screen. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City gets it back. Outside Giddey. 5 on the clock. Dort for 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Young against Dort. And Young, here we go. Collins inside. What a performance for Lou Dort. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got Sadiq Bey. He's out there with a Kongwu. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Griffin. And it's Forrest in at the 1 spot.
Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And Gilgeous-Alexander, he was unstoppable to end the 2021-22 season.
He was, BA, because before being shut down with that ankle injury, consider this. Shai averaged over 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds over a 13-game span. And that was with shooting splits of 54% and 39% from 3. That's very impressive.
Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wiggins, no good. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Forrest. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Left side, Bogdanovic. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
It's Wiggins on the wing, defended by Griffin. Williams passes to Saric. Wiggins outside. Williams with the screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Joe. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Griffin outside. Pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovic on the wing. For 3. The Thunder with the rebound. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's Joe. The three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Bogdanovic, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Sharic's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wiggins with a steal. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside. That's good from Okongwu on the assist by Griffin.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Saric. Down low. Here's Wiggins. The shot that time not on target. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Mann. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Pass to Okongwu. Just 4 to shoot. Bay outside. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Mann. Thunder with a lead.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Bogdanovich from long range. Pure from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Mann. Here's Saric. And Saric throws it down.
Well, what I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
Young way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes.
32, the Hawks, 27.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, we've seen Luguentz Dort really having a good game here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Holmgren, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I've made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of Vinsanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love the energy here in the third, trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And here's Collins for 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And for the Thunder, they're shooting it well at 59%. Williams a screen on Murray. Right wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And now it's an 11-point Thunder lead. Dort against Young. Here's Murray. Collins a screen. Murray finds Young. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 7 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Dort outside. Three-pointer. hits the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Dort's shot is good.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. And he lays it up and in.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto. And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Williams a screen on Murray. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
Oklahoma City foul. Lee gets Dort. First personal foul.
Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Man, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for John Collins. Griffin, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And Forrest is subbed in for Trae Young. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. 3 on the clock. Williams. The shot comes out, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. The shot inside. Pass to Griffin. That one's good for 2.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And the Thunder call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Williams with the screen. Here's Joe. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. Basket counts. And now it's just a 4-point Thunder lead.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Williams a screen on Bogdanovich to the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, plays. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play is under
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Inside, pass to Giddey. 4-3, hits the trifecta. Giddey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
High post Young. And here's Capella. They kick it out to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Right side Young. The fadeaway. The Thunder with the rebound. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Young from long range. Murray with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Dort against Hunter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Now Young with a steal. Outside Murray. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Collins a screen. Here's Young. Back to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Puts the move on. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Outside Young.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Thunder foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 53 left in the fourth.
The defensive end of the floor is what started Lou Dort's getting minutes, and this guy's so difficult to score against.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Hunter passes to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter here. Dort outside. Pass to Giddey. Williams on the wing. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Pocket 6. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Thunder.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Murray for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Jacks up a 3. No luck on that one. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game,